This is Rhonda Brooks of Farm Journal Media, and I'm here today with Terry Griffin, who's a precision farming economist with the University of Arkansas Division of Agriculture. And Terry, you were talking today about a variety of topics, but one that I found interesting was this concept of pooled data, farmers using community data. You said that that is something that you see coming in the near future. What can you tell us about that?
Well, it's a very real idea that's been discussed in academic circles for some time now, but we feel confident that it's going to be being commercialized in the next 2 years or so, maybe sooner. But the important thing for farmers to think about is if when they want to join a community is that it's real important for them to already have that data in place to bring with them in order to participate. And what I mean by that is not all farmers are recording field level data, variety, row spacing, population, that type of information on the field level to bring with them to the community.
How would a farmer benefit from it? I mean, why would someone want to join this community?
Well, we've shown over and over that if a farmer keeps their data, whether it's precision ag data or financial data or so forth, only to themselves, that data has only a finite value to that farmer. It's valuable, but only to that farmer. If farmers participate in the community analysis, they pull the data together and have the right analysis done by the best techniques, then that data to that farmer actually is dramatically higher value than if they kept it to themselves. And
can you give me an example, for instance?
In agriculture or otherwise?
In agriculture.
In agriculture, a good example would be variety informations. Which varieties are the best for a given farm? If a farm is only a part of a county, then the information that they're getting from that farm is somewhat limited. But if they can participate with other farmers in adjacent counties, maybe larger geographic regions, then they can better assess which varieties do better under certain conditions, certain soils, certain plant populations, and so forth.
So maybe this is a bad analogy, but university extension plots within an area. It's like having multiple extension plots in one area, one region.
Right. This isn't research as far as small plot research, but it is observational data. It's real data. If we look at gasoline prices, well, that's not really research as far as controlled experiments, but it's still observing a system at work.
Okay. All right. The question I have to ask is, as a farmer, what if I'm concerned about how that data could be used? There's a lot of farmers don't always want to share their data. So, what do you say to someone who has that concern?
Well, my advice to a group who's offering this type of service is that the data has to be protected. Only the given farmer who provided that data or their representatives, whether it's landlords or their trusted advisors, would be able to get that specific data. Their data wouldn't be available to anybody else specifically unless it's been aggregated where it's not identifiable to anybody else. And my also advice would be the data cannot be used against the farmer, against their interests. Those are very real concerns that I've heard farmers discuss before as well.
Okay. Last question. I know that's just now kind of in its infancy, this pooled data idea. Any recommendation on what can farmers do now to start preparing? And you kind of touched upon this, but I'd like to hit that again.
Well, keeping good records, and we've always said that, but the type of records I'm talking about, we use precision ag tools. So if we have yield monitor data, that's great, that's wonderful, but it doesn't have to be yield monitor data. It can be average yield for a whole field. But we need to know if they're interested in variety community analyses, then they need to have the varieties of those fields recorded. And the more the data, the better. So if it's row spacing, things that farmers change on the management level, plant populations, maybe fertility levels or nutrient applications, seed treatments is the big one when we're dealing with varieties. So all those little things that farmers talk about at the coffee shop are things that we need to include in this database.
Okay. Well, Terry, thanks for your time. I appreciate it.